Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, which she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese won't give up. Jones with another block.
An embarrassment. What an absolute embarrassment.
What if I told you Chicago Sky fans went from chanting Angel Reese is the future to whispering, can we get a refund on our emotional stability? All in less time than it took her plus-minus to dive into the negatives. She didn't just post the worst mark in the entire WNBA, she triggered an identity crisis. Fans aren't just questioning her stat line, they're questioning their life decisions. Did the Sky draft a rising star or a turnover machine in disguise? Buckle up, this meltdown makes your favorite soap opera feel like a guided meditation.
Picking up right where she left off, breaking more WNBA records, but unfortunately for Sky fans, it came in the form of a loss, 99-74. The Chicago Sky, you're seeing that.
Chicago Sky fans are officially in full meltdown mode, and no, it's not because of a tornado warning. It's the dawning realization that Angel Reese might just be the basketball equivalent of a turnover in sneakers. The emotional collapse across the fan base this week? Brutal. You'd think the team accidentally signed a traffic cone. But nope, no trade required. They drafted one, gave her a locker, and even slapped her name on it.
True crash out in the Angel Reese congregation. The Angel Reese congregation is losing their minds. The podcasters are losing their minds. I have seen video comments. The fans of Chicago are trying to fire the coach. They're now finally calling out Angel Reese for her lack of fundamental skills. And after we witnessed what we witnessed last night in that one specific clip, holy Lord, it is getting...
Let's start with what might be the most brutal stat line in WNBA history, the worst plus-minus in the entire league. That's right, Angel Reese isn't just having a rough stretch, she's redefining how to tank a box score. Fans are watching her and wondering, wait, is she a double agent for the other team? Because whatever game plan she's following, it's working wonders for the opposition. At this point, she's not padding stats, she's scrubbing them like it's spring.
Angel Reese, that was the worst game I have ever seen.
And just when you thought things couldn't get any more chaotic, enter the fans. Oh boy, the fans. They've turned sarcasm into a weapon of mass destruction. One quipped, I tried to buy an Angel Reese jersey online, but I couldn't get it in the basket. That joke? It's putting up better numbers than her field goal percentage. Another added, just waiting for her to call the fans racist for noticing she defends like a confused traffic cone. When your own supporters are roasting you like a Thanksgiving turkey and getting more heat on social media than your entire offensive output, you know it's officially a crisis.
Look, we gotta be honest about Angel Reese here. We've gotta be honest. She can't score layups. That's a...
The saddest part? This isn't even a sudden nosedive. It's been a slow, spiraling fall from an already shaky altitude. Remember last season when Angel Reese mysteriously vanished down the stretch? Poof, gone. And what happened to the Chicago Sky? Oh right, they started winning. It's almost like she's a reverse Lucky Charm. When she's on the court, the scoreboard slides straight into misery. When she's off, suddenly, flow, points, wins.
Angel Reese break. I didn't say it was a good record. I never said that. Shout out to you, Priceless. I missed this. Historically bad shootings with a E emoji. Angel Reese goes 0 for 7 from within 4 feet of the basket to tie most misses from that distance in the WNBA over the past 10 seasons.
What's truly baffling is that Angel Reese didn't just ease into the league, she stormed in with the kind of hype usually reserved for Marvel movie trailers. Big promises, bigger ego. And now, we've got a player logging 32 minutes with the on-court impact of a folding chair. Don't you think she was allergic to assists the way she refuses to pass? For wide-open teammates on the perimeter, all waving like they're trying to flag down cabs during a blackout, and there she is, launching bricks like she's running a masonry workshop. But it's not just about missed shots. It's missed opportunities, missed reads, missed growth. Angel Reese has turned the paint into a construction zone, and every drive to the hoop has fans holding their breath, not in anticipation, fun, but in fear that a ricochet off the backboard might injure someone in the third row, some fans are now literally begging for her to sit out again, just so they can enjoy a watchable game. But hey, maybe we're being too harsh. Maybe this isn't failure, it's experimental. Maybe Angel Reese is performance art, a philosopher disguised as a power forward. Maybe she's not trying to play basketball, she's trying to redefine it. Or maybe, just maybe, she's stuck in the delusion that stat padding on a losing team equals greatness. But here's the thing, you can't pad stats when they're not soft. Her numbers aren't fluffy, they're jagged, hostile, like if stats could punch you in the face.
Much last year that this was a player that was on the level of Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark has a bad day, goes 11, 6, and 4, foul trouble. Angel Reese on the same day has the worst day of her life.
And then there's the media circus. Every time someone dares to criticize Angel Reese, out comes the brigade. She's young. She needs time. She's learning. That's rich. Because there are rookies in this league learning too. Except their stat sheets don't look like a math error. It's not about youth. It's about refusing to evolve. It's about entering the league with more tweets than footwork drills, and expecting people not to notice when you're playing like you just showed up for a YMCA pickup game. Even the body language is off. You can see the frustration, the sulking, the eye rolls. It's like watching a teenager grounded from their phone. Where's the fight? The accountability? At least a trace of humility after getting outplayed by players who don't even have a shoe deal? Nope. Just the same old bravado with none of the backup. If confidence without competence was a sport, she'd be MVP, and we haven't even touched on defense. Angel Reese plays defense like she's just passing through. There's a drive to the basket? Good luck, sis. Someone's open for three? That's her cue to strike a pose for the cameras. Her rotations are so late even dial-up internet is throwing shade. It's like she's allergic to contesting shots, and when someone blows past her, she jogs back like she's taking a leisurely Sunday.
Now, I hate to see it, honestly. Like, I wish her stats was better. Honestly, I really wish her stats was better, so I'd be like, word, definitely a Caitlin Clark competition, let's go. But you really not doing me or anybody else that wants you to do good any kind of favors with stat lines like this.
Cardoso with the miss. Angel Reese picks it up, what she's good at. Getting another offensive rebound. She says, give me that. How about another? Persistence trying to pay off. Jones gets a piece. Angel Reese.
Great rebounder. Pass the ball. That's all you got to do. Get assists. You be like the double-double of assists and rebounds. You ain't got to worry about the points. Have your teammates score. I don't understand. I ain't hating. It would be a lovely fucking competition. You know what I mean?
But hey, at least the fans are waking up, slowly, painfully, like realizing your favorite band has been lip-syncing all along. The same crowd that once screamed re-season her is now tweeting bench her before she breaks the scoreboard. It's a historic reversal, folks. Chicago Sky fans turning on their supposed savior faster than she turns over the ball. Even the merch sales have gone silent. That's how you know it's real. The Sky front office must be sweating bullets. They bet big on a name, not a game. Now, they're sitting courtside, watching a PR disaster unfold in slow motion. Every time Angel Reese touches the ball, the tension in the arena could be cut with a butter knife. Is she going to shoot? Yes. Should she?